Hi, my name is Matthew Eiler. I'm the owner of Trinity Martial Arts and the tournament director for the Trinity Invitational Tang Soo Championship. This video will provide information on how board breaking competition is done at our event. So whether you're a competitor looking to get more information or you're a person that will be judging or coordinating the event, this video will provide more information for you. We really enjoy board breaking competition. However, the way that we score and judge board breaking in our event is a little different than what you may be used to, so please make sure to pay attention to the rules. At our event, a board break consists of a technique done at a single moment in time. So for example, if a person does a punch into an elbow, that is considered 2 techniques. However, if they do a double hammer fist at the same time, that is considered 1. All color belt gups are allowed 3 breaks. Chodan bows and dans are allowed 5. Only wood breaks are allowed at our event. Competitors should pre-purchase their boards when registering online and then pick them up the day of the event. We will have additional boards available for purchase cash only the day of the event. However, we can't guarantee that we will have enough, so pre-ordering is the best way to make sure you have the breaking materials that you need. All boards will be about 8 by 11 paper-sized boards, and competitors will have the choice between choosing boards that are 3/8 of an inch or 1 inch thick. Breaks may consist of multiple boards, and spacers are allowed to be used. However, the competitor must provide their own. When called up, a competitor should set up as many of their breaks as they can at the same time and then present themselves to the judges. However, if there's a shortage of board holders that day, all breaks do not have to be set up at the same time. After performing, the judges will score the student on a rubric out of 30 points, which we'll go over in just a second. The person with the highest total of points will get first place, and then second place will be the second highest, and third place will be the third highest. In the event of a tie, the 2 students who tie will each be given a single board and be allowed 1 technique to break, with the judges voting on a winner at the end. Now let's go over the rubric that judges will be using to judge competitors on their breaks. We do it this way to allow for many different variables in a student's breaking routine. First up is the number of attempts, and this is scored out of 3. For each break, a student may be allowed 3 attempts. However, every time they fail to successfully break the board, a point will be deducted from this score. So for example, if they break all their breaks in the first try, they would get a 3 in this category. However, if one of their breaks they miss the first time, a point will be deducted, and the highest score they can get in this category is a 2. If they miss again, then their score will be lowered to 1 point. If they fail to break on the 3rd attempt, they get a 0 in this category. If a student receives a 0 in this category, this means they are awarded no score and they are not allowed to place in this event. The next category is the difficulty of boards, and it is also scored out of 3 points. In this category, the judges will evaluate if the number and size of boards that the competitor used for their breaks was appropriate and challenging for their division. The next category is for intensity, power, and showmanship, and is also scored out of 3 points. In this category, the judges will evaluate if the breaking routine was done with strength and power with things like yelling and key-ups. They will also evaluate whether the breaking routine was enjoyable to watch. The next category is for the difficulty of techniques, and it is rated out of 7 points. In this category, the judges will evaluate whether the techniques that were chosen were appropriate and challenging for the division. For example, a simple technique such as a hammer fist is great for a white belt division. However, it would be scored lower in something like a red belt division. The next category is for precision of techniques, and it is also scored out of 7. In this category, the judges will evaluate whether the techniques were done in the proper and appropriate way, such as evaluating hand position, foot position, and utilization of their hips. The next category is for creativity of techniques, and it is also scored out of 7 points. In this category, the judges will evaluate whether the competitor showcased a variety of techniques to demonstrate their skill as a martial artist, such as doing both hand and foot techniques, and power breaking and speed techniques. And that's everything you need to know about how breaking competition will operate at the Trinity Invitational Tang Soo Championship. If you have additional questions, please reach out to us at info@trinitymartialartsny.com, and we're looking forward to a great day of competition.